To move on to Twitter Writing 140, here we go. Of course, Twitter Writing 140 is where we take a closer look at some creative tweets that you've come up with. Let's take a closer look at today's examples. First in Korean, listen carefully.
시간은 쏜살같이 흐른다.
계획이란 미래에 관한 현재의 결정이다. 오늘 할 수 있는 일을 내일까지 미루지 마라.
How do you feel about today's examples? I like them because they're so short and concise. All right, let's take a closer look at today's example. 시간은 쏜살같이 흐른다. And you've written for us, time flows by so rapidly. Now, I like the fact that you try to use 흐른다, flows by. Now, the problem is with time, this is a wrong adjective. You don't say time goes by rapidly, but rather you say fast. Not rapidly, not rapidly, okay? So you're just gonna go with fast. So you can't say time flows by so fast. But I think it sounds a little bit odd, I must say. It sounds poetic, I give you that. But I think it's much straightforward if you just went on and said, time goes by so fast. Time goes by so fast. Because we rarely use the word flow with time. And of course, there's an easy way to say the same expression. 시간은 쏜살같이 흐른다. 영어로 굉장히 짧게 표현하는 방법이 있습니다. 시간이 날아가듯이 빨리 가면 뭐라 그러겠어요? Time flies. Time flies. That was your clue. We say this so often. Actually, I say this to my mom almost every morning. Time flies. It's already been a year since I came out to Korea. 벌써 1년이 지나갔습니다. 시간이 쏜살같이 지나갔습니다. Time flies. Repeat after me one last time. Time flies. Yep, it certainly does fly. Let's take a closer look at another example. 계획이란 미래에 관한 현재의 결정이다. Alright, you wrote, a plan is current decision for the future. Now, I like that 현재라고 적혀있기 때문에 current란 단어를 사용하신 것 같은데요. Current means 현재의, 지금의. But this isn't something that's going to determine your future. In my opinion, it's something that you're going to do today. I think it's better if you're specific. A plan is today's. Because decision is something that you make in one moment, not for a long period of time. 현재는 뭔가 긴 시간을 두고 말하는 거죠. I think it's important to be specific, and it's to just say today's. A plan is today's decision for the future. Although this is fine, this is correct, I want to recommend to better the future, because it's not a decision that you're making just for, just because, but you're making it to make something better, So I think it's better if you highlight it. A plan is today's decision to better the future. And I have my example as well. Once again, the Korean sentence says, 계획이란 미래에 관한 현재의 결정이다. Now, there's many ways to interpret this, but my recommendation is, today's resolution is a determinant for the future. Today's resolution is a determinant for the future. resolution이라는 단어 오늘 굉장히 많이 사용했죠. 뭔가 의미 있는 계획, 특히 새해 계획은 resolution이라고 한다고 말씀드렸습니다. So once again, I'm using that word, and a determinant is 뭔가 결정 요인을 보고 determinant라고 해요. So it's going to affect your future. So you can use the word determinant. Altogether, today's resolution is a determinant for the future. Alright, let's take a closer look at our last tweet. 오늘 할 수 있는 일을 내일까지 미루지 마라. My mother tells me this all the time. And in fact, she kind of looks like my mom. You have written, never postpone tomorrow what you can do today. Now, I like that you use the word postpone, right? 뭔가 미루다 이런 뜻이죠. But postpone is fine, but there is a saying that goes with this entire sentence, which is to say, put off until. Because postpone sounds very formal, and here we're talking about even the most trivial tasks. Never put off until tomorrow what you can do today. This is something that we say quite often in the States. It's a saying altogether. never put off until tomorrow what you can do today. One last time. Never put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Now again, I want to take a closer look at a very short and concise way to say 오늘 할 수 있는 일을 내일까지 미루지 마라. There's a very concise thing in the States. Tomorrow never comes. 내일은 오지 않는다 이런 뜻이죠. If you think about it, tomorrow will be today. Think about it. Tomorrow, if you say the same excuse, you will run out of todays and you will never get that task done. That's what it's saying. Tomorrow never comes. 내일은 오지 않으니까 오늘 할 일은 오늘 하세요. 이런 뜻이죠. One last time. Tomorrow never comes. And tomorrow never comes. So if you have that very long list of to-do list today, make sure to get them done and check them off because tomorrow never comes. All right, on that note, we're ready to move on to Celebrity Tweet. Follow me. Celebrity Tweet is where we take a closer look at a famous person's tweet. And of course, today's guest of honor, I'm so glad to introduce her. Her name is Ashley Simpson. For those of you guys who are wondering, does she have any relationship with Jessica Simpson? Yes, she is a younger sister of Jessica